Tower, Easy 908, Golf, November, fully established, ILS 26 left.
Easy 908, Golf November, Gatwick Tower, good evening, continue approach, runway 26, left John.
Continue approach, number 1, Easy 908, Golf November.
And all stations, apologies, I've just had a short outage with the radio, so if you called me before, just call me again, please.
Roger, Gatwick Tower, Easy 42, Yankee Golf, gate 33.
Easy 42, Yankee Golf, Gatwick Tower, good afternoon, stand 33, push and start approved.
Push and start approved, Easy 40, Yankee Golf.
Gatwick Tower, Easy 778, holding short Alpha 1.
Easy 778, Gatwick Tower, good afternoon, stand by.
Gatwick Tower, Tom Jet 8, Charlie Delta, requesting over to Unicom.
Tom Jet 8, Charlie Delta, no further ATC available, launch Unicom 122, decimal 8, goodbye.
Over to 122, decimal 8, my link's 7 today, but wait.
Tower, good evening, sorry, good day. Easy 3915, holding short of Romeo.
Easy 3915, Gatwick Tower, good evening, where would you like to park? Easy 98 Golf November, the surface wind 190 degrees, 10 knots, runway 26 left, you're clear to land.
26 left, clear to land and winds acknowledged, Easy 908, Golf November.
I get my ground, Air Canada 411, holding short on Echo, just south of the 26 right.
Air Canada 411, Gatwick Tower, good afternoon, turn right onto runway 26 right, hold short Charlie.
Okay, right on 26 right, hold short Charlie, Air Canada 411.
Tower, Easy 3915, if gate 105 is available, that should be fine for us.
Easy 39015, roger. There's an aircraft in the way at the moment, so for the moment turn right to Kilo and stand 105 will be available shortly.
Turn right to Kilo and wait for availability, Easy 3915.
Easy 778 after the landing.
Okay, welcome to Gatwick, everybody. Currently on the ground here in Gatwick, stand 571.
After the company
In the Faroe Islands livery of the A32NX. Tried to start it before, but we did have a game crash, so hopefully that doesn't happen again. But here we are, and we're going to just about to request clearance from the Vatsim controller here at Gatwick.
411, where would you like to
so
park?
we'll see how that goes. Hey Luke, how's it going,
We're
mate?
looking to go to the North Terminal Gate, or stand 53 if able.
Air Canada 411, roger. Taxi stand 53 via Romeo and Lima.
Okay, Romeo, Lima, Air Canada 411.
Two 6 left, and it's information.
Ready for taxi. Scandinavian 778.
Scandinavian 778, taxi, holding point Alpha 3 for runway 26 left via Papa and Alpha November.
Okay, I believe that is everything.
Alpha 3 via Papa, Alpha November, Scandinavian 778.
1018 on the QNH. Gatwick Tower, good afternoon. Neptune 24 Tango in stand 571 has information Zulu on board type A32N requesting IFR to the Faroe Islands.
Neptune 24 Tango Gatwick Tower, good afternoon. Information Lima now, current QNH is 1018. You are cleared to the Faroe Islands, Lambourne 6 Mike departure, squawk 1070.
Information Lima, apologies on the print out there, it says Zulu, but never mind. Clear to Faroe via Lambourne 6 Mike, runway 26 left, and squawk 1070, Neptune 24 Tango.
Neptune 24 Tango, correct, break easy 778, the surface wind 190 degrees, 10 knots, runway 26 left, you're clear for takeoff.
Runway 26 left, clear for takeoff, Easy 778.
And Easy 908, Golf November, fully vacated, 226 left.
Easy 98 North, correction, Easy 98 Golf November, where would you like to park?
Stand 107 if that's available.
I can give you 109.
That'll do.
Easy 98 Golf
Okay,
November
1 minute
taxi stand
until
109 via runway 26.
until
right,
alignment there.
Romeo and Kilo.
And then we'll be
Stand
requesting
109, right, Romeo and Kilo, 908 Golf November.
Tower Easy 3915, we see that the Scandinavian 737 has left. Are we clear to the gate 105?
be requesting taxi
Easy
after that.
3915 affirmative,
Push and
Kilo
start.
stand 105.
Copy, Easy 3915.
Okay, so I'm excited today. It's an RNAV approach into the Faroe Islands. I've never flown to the Faroe Islands before. We're going to Varg,
Gatwick ground.
I believe.
11, requesting
Let's have a look.
gate 55, I believe.
Oh, Vagar Airport
You can take standard choice on your left.
in the A32NX today. We'll just disconnect the...
778, no further ATC is available. Monitor Unicom 122, Decimal 8, have a fantastic flight to Paris. Goodbye.
Monitor Unicom 122.8, Easy 778. Thank you for your ATC service, appreciate it.
Jetway, get the tug on there, and then we can request our push and start. Neptune 24 Tango requesting push and start.
Neptune 24 Tango, stand 571, push and start approved.
Push and start approved, Neptune 24 Tango. Okay, so we'll get the beacon on. Ready to go. Set the engine to start position.
Air Canada for 1 and 52 Mike, box, and thanks for your ATC services. Disconnected, Mike.
Air Canada 411, thank you. Lovely
Okay,
to
connected.
meet you.
So we'll start this pushback. So parking brake off. Pushed away.
Holding short, runway 26 left, Scandinavian 778.
Okay, yeah, it's gone on that. That's
Scandinavian
right.
778 to the surface wind 190 degrees, 9 knots via Alpha 1, runway 26 left, you're
And
clear
we'll
to take
go
off.
engine 2.
Clear for takeoff, Scandinavian
I'm
778.
just praying that the sim doesn't crash. We've had a couple of crashes already, so I'm praying that doesn't happen now. And engine 1 start as well there.
Easy 40.
Easy 42 Yankee Golf, you cut off, say again.
Request taxi, Easy 40 Yankee Golf.
Easy 42 Yankee Golf, taxi holding point.
It's a beautiful
altitude,
livery,
runway
this.
26 left via Kilo, November.
Faroe Islands renowned for being very windy, so it'll be interesting to see what it is when we get there. I think it's around 16 knots at the moment.
November and Alpha Sierra, Easy 42 Yankee Golf. Easy 908 Golf November, apologies, I read the thing on trying to stand 106, is that right?
Easy 908 Golf November, that's absolutely fine.
It should be around 2 hours, mate. Just shy of, I think.
Sorry, Mike Alpha, established on 26 left.
Easy 78 Mike Alpha, Gatwick Tower, good afternoon. The surface wind 190 degrees, 9 knots, runway 26 left, you're clear to land.
Clear to land, 26 left, Easy 78 Mike Alpha.
Okay, engines are on. We can turn the APU off now. Taxi lights on, and we'll get runway turn-offs on as well. Okay, so all I need to do before takeoff then for the lights is put the landing lights on, set the nose to takeoff, and hit the strobe. 070.
Golf November, all parked up. Thanks very much for your help. Have a good day. Bye bye.
Easy 98 Golf November, thanks, see you soon.
Passing 2,500 feet, Scandinavian 778.
Scandinavian 778, no further ATC available.
13 knots at the moment in the Faroe Islands. Okay,
Over to Unicom 1.
just a quick look then. This is where we are at Gatwick. Faroe Islands are off the far north coast of Scotland, up here, okay, in the middle of the North Sea. Alright, that's the approach we're going for. The RNAV approach in to runway 12.
Stand 567 and a A320 Neo.
Walker 829 Gatwick Tower, good afternoon, you're clear to Geneva, Bognor.
Gatwick Tower, Walker 829. I don't know if you cut off at the end there, but all I got from you was cleared to Geneva via the Bogner 1 X-ray.
Walker 829, apologies, your squawk 3510.
Squawk 3510, Walker 829.
Walker 829, correct.
Gatwick Tower, Easy 40 Yankee Golf. I think we made a wrong turn. Confirm going right direction or take a right.
Easy 40, yeah.
Gatwick Tower, you cut off.
Easy 42 Yankee Golf, take next right down, Mike, hold Mike 1.
Take next right, hold Mike 1, Easy 40 Yankee Golf.
Neptune 24 Tango, ready for taxi.
Neptune 24 Tango, taxi, Quebec, Juliet, hold short Papa.
Quebec, Juliet, hold short Papa, Neptune 24 Tango. I need to have a look where this Quebec to Juliet. Okay, right, we're going basically all the way down here. This is Quebec Alpha that we're on, and we're going to take a right onto Quebec now, actually. We're going to go all the way down to Juliet. Bit of a long-winded way to go, really. But never mind.
Gatwick Tower, Walker 829. We're ready for push shift and start at stand 567.
Easy 40 Yankee Golf by Mike 1, line up, runway 26 left. Walker 829, stand 567, push and start approved.
Push and start approved, Walker 829, thank you.
Easy 78 Mike Alpha, welcome to the UK's best airport. Where would you like to park?
Just anywhere, mate. Please, that's fine.
Easy 78 Mike Alpha, roger. Taxi right on Juliet, hold short Romeo.
Taxi right on Juliet and then hold short on Romeo. Easy 78 Mike Alpha.
Left here.
Easy 40 Yankee Golf, surface
On to
190
Quebec.
degrees, 9 knots, runway 26 left, you're all clear for takeoff.
Ah, this is Romeo Alpha. Damn it, it's not in there.
Tower Northwinds 2767737 at 573 with QNH 101 clearance to Helsinki.
Trans 2767 Gatwick Tower, good afternoon, cleared Helsinki, Frame 1 Mike, departure squawk 6462, information Mike current.
Cleared Helsinki, frame on Mike 6462, and we'll check Mike, Trans 2767.
Trans 2767, correct.
Neptune 24 Tango, I'm currently on Romeo Alpha, I'm aware of Miss Quebec, is that alright?
Not a problem at all, sir. Taxi left Juliet, right Papa, left Alpha November, hold Alpha 3.
Left Juliet, right Papa, left Alpha November, hold Alpha 3. Neptune 24 Tango. Okay, which one's Juliet? This one, not the runway, believe it or not. Okay, we're not far off now.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
Yeah.
Easy 24 Yankee Golf, no further ATC available, minus Unicorn 122 days late, have a great flight to Paris, goodbye.
think you meant 42, but Roger. Contact Unicom 122.8, EC 40 Yankee Golf.
Sorry.
Okay, so as I say, this is the first time I've flown to the Faroe Islands, first time using this livery. It's a very nice livery, I love it. I love their flag as well, it's like the Norwegian flag but backwards. So we're going right Papa, left Alpha November, so it's basically right and then immediate left. So right here, this is Papa, Alpha November first left. And then hold Alpha 3. We are all good in the hood.
Easy 78 Mike Alpha. Can I get a stand 22? No particular reason.
Easy 78 Mike Alpha, you certainly can. Taxi
Alpha
Juliet
3, next turn on the right here.
Taxi to 22 by Juliet. Easy 78 Mike Alpha.
And here we are, Alpha 3. Just a little bit further.
Gatwick Tower, Walker 829, we are ready for taxi.
Walker 829, taxi Quebec Lima Papa Alpha Sierra, hold Alpha 2.
Taxi Quebec Lima Papa Alpha Sierra, hold Alpha 2, Walker 829.
Neptune 24 Tango, held Alpha 3.
Neptune 24 Tango, the surface wind 190 degrees and 9 knots, via Alpha 1, line up for route correction. Via Alpha 1, runway 26 left, you're clear for takeoff.
Via Alpha 1, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff, Neptune 24 Tango. Here we go then, straight off. I need the speed a little bit lower.
Can I just go via Kilo, then Papa, and then Juliet?
Easy 78 Mike Alpha, yeah, that's stand by. Easy 78 Mike Alpha, turn right Kilo.
Bit of a
hold
fast
short,
taxi
Papa.
there onto the runway, here we go.
Turn right Kilo, and then hold short Papa. Sorry about that. Easy 78 Mike Alpha.
No worries.
Flex to temp. 26 left from Gatwick via Lambourne 6 Mike departure. Almost immediate right turn. 220 knots being the limit in speed. There we go, rotate. Gear up. Over to autopilot there. Up to 220. Leave it to climb. A bit of an early turn there, but that's fine. Flaps up. Aircraft should be climbing a little bit quicker than this. Come on, come on, come on. There we go, we're in, we're in. Just going to point the nose up now. Neptune 24 Tango passing 2000.
Neptune 24 Tango, no further ATC available. Monitor Unicom 122.8, great flights, goodbye.
122.8, thank you very much for the cover. Catch you next time. Okay, Okay, there we go, out of Gatwick on Lambourne 6 Mike departure. I'm going to go up to 10,000 there. I'll go via managed actually. We'll go over to 1228. Gatwick traffic, Neptune 24 Tango on Lambourne Mike, Lambourne 6 Mike departure, climbing to 10,000. Gatwick traffic. Okay, right, now we've started, we're off somewhere. Time to go will update very soon and it will appear here where it says TTG at the top. Let's have a quick look at the flight plan then. So, currently we are in the south of the UK, near London. Okay, just south of London itself. We are passing London very soon. And then we're going to break north on this Lambourne departure. And I'll show you that here. There we go. So there's a Lambourne departure, Lambourne 6 Mike. We're then going to just follow our flight path basically through to the centre of the UK and then crossing into the northwest and then directly down the middle of Scotland. Again, out through the northwest and off towards the Faroe Islands. Now, I've never been to the Faroe Islands before. We're going to Vaga. Okay, that is the island there, Vaga. That is the main airport and the main base of Atlantic Airways, which is the livery we're flying with today. It is an RNAV arrival, so most of it is going to be manual, okay, but it's hitting these waypoints coming round to then manually descend not on a glide slope. It's a manual descent, and we've got to sort of hit these altitudes as we go. I'm looking forward to this one. I've not flown to the Faroe Islands before. Hopefully you guys enjoy it as well. I'm loving the livery so far. NASA's climbing up through 10,000 now. Okay, so 10,000's hit. Obviously we're going to lose the QNH to standard. Okay, it's giving me a little warning because we've now just dropped in altitude according to that, but we haven't. Obviously I just adjusted the QNH. Oh, I forgot to put the strobe on. Right, okay, now what we're going to do is turn off the lights that we don't need. We can turn off the seatbelt sign as well at this moment in time. Okay, this noise will stop in a second. There we go. Okay, so we're at 10,000 now, still on Lambourne departure. I'm going to just do this turn at 250. In fact, no, we'll just go for it. We'll go for it. So we'll increase speed to 260 and climb now to 360. Gatwick traffic, Neptune 24 Tango on Lambourne 6 Mike departure, climbing now through to 360 Gatwick traffic. Okay, time to go updated at the top. At the moment we're looking at 2 hours. That is going to change of course as we get higher and as the speed increases. So I'm going to predict about 1 hour 30-minute flight. Don't need the spoilers armed anymore. Okay, so it's been a while since I've done a RNAV arrival, so I'm going to have a little look at this. I believe it is all manual. Okay, so what I'm taking this as face value is we've got these waypoints here, so Victor Golf 862 being the first of the approach, which is that one there. Okay, now that's saying 2,660. That's a pretty to the point altitude, and then 2,300, 2,000, 830 feet, 670 feet, 540 feet. Okay, so it's going to be a gradual descent. I'm controlling the rate of descent. Now it does say somewhere on here what the angle should be. Maybe not. Alright, I mean, we'll just do it. I'm going to do it manually anyway. It's going to be basically a visual approach from that point. Obviously, we're following the waypoints in. Once we're on the final leg there, that's going to be me controlling the visual. Hopefully it's got PAPI lights here at Vaga. I don't know because I've never been before. We have downloaded and installed Super Spud's Vaga airport, so hopefully this will be a good one. Super Spud does great airports. Available for free on flightsim.to as usual, as is this livery, the Faroe Islands Atlantic Airline livery. Okay, up to 18,000.
Uniform, new heading 210. Descending 3,000 feet and ready for climb.
Okay, so climbing through to 36,000. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Okay, that's me back. Here we go then, passing 23,000, 9,000 to go till cruise altitude, and then our time to go will be going right down because we'll have the speed increasing from that point as well. I'm glad we managed to get off the ground. We were having crashes on the ground. I did try and start the stream a little bit earlier, but we had an A32NX crash. I'm glad we managed to get past that And we're actually in the air this time. But this livery is absolutely beautiful. I do like it very much. That's awesome. Atlantic.fo on the finlets there. Let's see if we can get a look at that. There it is, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Oh, wrong button. Let's just see what it will go to if I do put it in managed. 290. Okay, so it is in there. Let's just leave it on managed speed for the moment. Allow the aircraft to take it. Having a look at the weather map then, we've got sporadic bits of rain across the UK. We're not actually going to be passing through any, obviously it's a lot further below us. Let's have a look over the Faroe Islands. Actually clear on the weather front of the Faroe Islands. No rain at the moment, but as you can see the wind is 13 knots. I mean the wind at London was 10, but 13 knots should be interesting. We'll see how that goes. What I will do is I'm going to put the arrival data in now. Off of this, so 992 is the QNH. Temperature I'm guessing will be pretty cold, 10 degrees. Not too bad. So I know it's 160 degrees at 13 knots. Obviously this is all subject to change before we get there. 7,500 being the transition altitude, and I want a landing speed of, yeah, 142 will be okay. Barometer, I'm going to need to look at the chart for this one. I still never get this exactly right. But we're going to go 584 there. Okay, there we go, happy with that. Okay, let's have a little look over the flight plan then, just check everything is in the correct place. Basically I'm looking at this to make sure there's no anomalies. Also here to see if there's no discontinuity. Okay, that is the last one before the arrival process. Now it might look a little strange this, but these RNAVs normally do include the go around procedure as well. So if we go next waypoint, there we go. You see the start to go on the RNAV there into the landing runway as well. So that'll bring us in. Okay, I'm happy with that. Very good. Time to go all the way down to 1 hour 16 minutes. Roughly including the descent as well there. It's going to be a little bit more, of course. Okay. I do love this livery. I can't wait to descend. It looks fantastic. Even better over the sea, I'd imagine. Absolutely beautiful. The reflection in there as well. Fantastic. Okay. So we're coming up to 36,290 might be on the line really of what we can go up to. I was planning to go a little faster. I don't think we're going to be able to looking at that. Okay, that's just about approaching cruise altitude now, so if we can push it a little bit further, I probably will. Although, time to go down to nearly 1 hour, I'm quite happy with that. That's obviously including descent to a certain extent. See if I can set a course in here. I don't think I can, but on the approach it does say a final approach course, so let's try it. 1, 2, 3. No, that's fine. I can put it on there though. Let's have a look. I'll just leave that in there. Okay, so we are at cruising altitude here. We can get a little bit more out of it in terms of speed, so let's do it. Unfortunately, no air traffic controllers online. Scotland control was on earlier, but they've gone offline now. I doubt we're going to get any control for the Faroe Islands at all, unless Reykjavik East comes online, which is doubtful. Okay, but let's show you where we are. We're just about passing Manchester now, to the eastern side of Manchester. We are. Let's get the map on. Okay, so there's Manchester to the east. We're not going to see it because it's covered with cloud, as Manchester always is. But then we're going to head up through, right over Carlisle, over Stirling, off the coast of Scotland, and up towards the Faroe Islands to Varug. Is it Varug? I said it wrong again, didn't I? Vaga. Vaga. A little bit of turbulence up here at 36. Not much though. Winds, crosswind at 70 knots, which is quite a lot. You see there, we're a whole 10 degrees off to try and maintain it, as we were yesterday as well. Okay. So that'll be us past Scotland now. Like you can see, we're struggling to make this turn because of the wind. We've got high winds up here. Sorry, that'll be us past Manchester, not Scotland. So let's have a look. Oh man, what's going on there? So we're just north of Manchester, coming up along Preston and Lancaster next, right through Leeds and Preston there. Again, you ain't going to see it, the cloud's too thick. We're redlining here to make sure we get there on time. One hour to go. I'd imagine that's probably accurate. Okay, there is another Faroe Islands aircraft that we are approaching that's left out of Edinburgh. He's obviously climbing, so that might mean by the time he's up to altitude, we might be in the same spot. I'd imagine we may be landing at a similar time, which would be quite interesting to see. So that's FLI 205, we're FLI 24 Tango. We'll see. We'll see. He's gone out of Edinburgh. About an hour's flight from Edinburgh with the departure, of course. Ours is a little bit longer, that extra 15 minutes or so. Let's have a look with the engine. Okay, there we go, a little bit of an engine view there. But we get to see that fantastic winglet and wing there as well. Still no Vatsim cover in our area. Like I say, Scottish Control was online earlier, but they just disappeared. It is what it is. Unfortunate, but never mind. So again, direct over Carlisle here. Not going to see it because of the cloud, unfortunately. I think there's going to be cloud cover across most of the north side of the UK today. Having a look at this RNAV again though, we're going to be coming in via Roba here. So if we have a look at it on there, we're going straight to Roba. And then over this way. Through the approach. This is RNAV Victor into runway 12. 123 being the degrees of approach. We'll start to see if we can put in any reminders on the flight plan in terms of altitudes. So 862 needs to be 2660. Let's see if it'll take this. No, it won't take it. Let's clear that out. I saw something that said new cruise altitude there. I don't want to start getting that. Okay, so it doesn't look like I can adjust that. Which obviously it needs to be. Let's try flight level 2660. Ah, wait, that's putting a cruise altitude in there, hasn't it? It's not going to take it. That's a shame. Never mind. I'll just have to do it manually anyway. It is what it is. It's not a problem. Hey Stu, hey Bruno. Welcome, buddy. So this absolutely fantastic livery. Faroe Islands Atlantic Airways, call sign Neptune, one of the better call signs, that's for sure. Around about 50 minutes to go. Okay, we're not far off Scotland. In fact, we probably will be into Scotland by now. Let's have a look. Not quite. Yeah, we probably are actually. Peebles is Scotland, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we'll be in Scotland now. Oh, definitely, Lockerbie. There we go. Pretty much Carlisle being the border, isn't it? I forgot about that. Okay, so we're in Scotland, coming up to near Edinburgh. Almost in between exactly Edinburgh and Glasgow we'll be passing. Heading our way through Stirling, over to Stornoway, and up towards the Faroe Islands. Nice, Stu. What, Are you actually, you're flying now, as in real life you're on a plane right now? I'm guessing. Nice, you're going to stop off for a drink in Cancun here? Yeah, not too bad, mate. It's Sim Update 6 didn't really break much, which is good. With the update came the ability to enter LOD distance instead of LOD, which was much needed after Sim Update 5 scaled back the load distance. So you can increase the distance you can actually load things into the sim now, so it stops the melted building effect if you've got a system capable of handling it. I've had a couple of crashes with the A32NX since the update, but I don't know if that's going to be a multiple problem or if it's just on my end. Other than that, I've not really had a problem with any aircraft, so yeah, it's not really done much in the way of concern, which is good. Have you seen about the new Hawk T1, Stu? Do you reckon you're going to get it or not? Pretend to be in the red arrows. I don't think I'm going to get it, to be honest. I'm just not a big fan of fighter jet aircraft or trainer aircraft. I prefer the big jetliners. But you can't please everyone all the time, can you? I'm sure there's plenty of people that were really looking forward to that Hawk. Quite a bit of turbulence out here. We're over the highlands now, I suppose. let's get him back inside the cockpit there. Alright, so 40 minutes to go. Pretty soon we will have to start thinking about when we're going to descend. Not actually descending right now, but at least working it out. So I'll do that soon. Doesn't look like we're going to get a break from that cloud cover. Getting a bit of bounce from the turbulence. I don't think it's that much though. Let's have a look if it looks like more in the cabin or not. It's not. There's not much turbulence to it. We won't stick the seatbelt signs on. Just leave it as is. Okay, here's the turbulence. This is going to require seatbelts. Temporarily, of course. Hey Josh, so we're on our way to the Faroe Islands. So Vaga is where we're going. As you can see, we're just off towards Stornoway now, northwest of Scotland. In Atlantic Airways livery, call sign Neptune. Pretty soon we're going to be cutting across the North Sea to make our way on a RNAV arrival into runway 12 at Vaga. So total time, probably around 1 hour and 15 minutes. The time to go is 33 minutes at the moment, mate. Obviously be a little bit more with the descent as we slow down. No mate, unfortunately not. There's not much Vatsim across the UK at the moment. There hasn't been for a while, so Scotland Control was on earlier, but they went offline before we got in their airspace. We had coverage at Gatwick from the tower, but that was it. But in terms of area around this sort of part of the world, so UK upwards, it's not been very popular recently. Iceland was covered earlier today, but not Reykjavik East, which is where we're going. Okay, let's have a little look now at what altitude we need to be at. So we need to be 4,000 by Roba. Let's just check that. Oh no, max flight level 140, max speed 230 knots. Okay, so we will go to 140 for that, and then we've got 4 kilometers to get down by 10,000 there. So let's work that out then. If we go for 10,000 by then, it won't. It'll leave us with no discrepancy. So let's go for 10,000. We're at 36,000. So that gives us 26 to go. "78 miles away from Roba, we need to descend." "56, 107. So 22 miles to Nalan. We need to descend 22 miles to Nalan. Adasi is our next one, 49 miles away, so just write that down, 22 to Nalan. That'll give us a descent rate, if we go for a descent rate, sorry, of 2,200, that'll get us down to 10,000 by Roba. So we're actually clearing the clouds now. Let's have a little look where we are. We should be past Stornoway now. Yeah, so past Stornoway, we've got a little island coming up there, you can just see it. Okay, and we're heading north towards the Faroe Islands now. We're way out there. Miles to Adasi, and then we start the countdown. Hey Roland, I'm on the development version. I did have the experimental, but I kept getting crashes, so I had to change to the development version. Hopefully, hopefully things change soon and I can go back to the experimental. But at the moment, it was just no good. Not for me, anyway. Okay, so we've hit Adasi, next one is Nalan. I forgot to turn off the seatbelt sign again, I always do that. Yeah, I kept getting crashes, and then I mean, I tried it without anything in my community folder. I tried to reinstall it a couple of times, it just didn't work, it kept crashing, so I just went back to development and it seems okay. So I stayed with that. Yeah, I've got the headwind. I did a flight in the headwind yesterday. Where did I fly to yesterday? I flew to Istanbul yesterday from Hamburg in the headwind A330. It's good, man. It's really good. Very nice aircraft. So again, 22 miles from Nalan, we'll start our descent, 2,200 feet per minute. Nice. What were you flying in Roland yesterday? $83, so 61 to go. There goes 60 to go now, and then until we descend. Fair enough, mate. Nice. Did you ever try the PMP A330? It's so much better than that. I know it uses the A32NX systems. It is basically just a big fly-by-wire aircraft, isn't it? Let's be honest, but it's so much better. My favourite one at the moment is probably the CRJ, to be honest. I absolutely love that thing. I love the way it looks, I love the way it flies, I love the cockpit inside. For me, the A32NX still feels, I don't know, it still feels not real, whereas I feel in the CRJ cockpit it's a lot more immersive. I feel that way anyway. I don't know about anyone else. I do really enjoy the CRJ, and I think when the 900 and the 1000 come out, I'll be buying that upgrade as well, just for the bigger version of the CRJ. I do love this livery though. This is fantastic, this livery. Faroe Islands, Atlantic Airways. Absolutely beautiful, especially underneath. Yeah, it's not worth doing it. It was the only one for a while, but now the A330-9's out. There's no need to try the PMP one. The PMP one's crap. Terrible. Okay, so we'll be descending, or starting our descent pretty soon, in about 20 miles or so. We're going to start our descent down to 10,000. Oh, there's loads of good videos, like tutorials on YouTube. I mean, they've got quite an extensive user manual as well if you want to read, but I'm one that prefers to watch things, so I just searched YouTube for the various tutorials that are on there. Yeah, I love it. I think it's an awesome aircraft. Okay, that's not right. There we go. Not sure where the METAR data's gone. I could have done with that. have a look on something else. So wind speed is currently 170 at 14 knots. QNH 992, so 170, 14 knots. And QNH 992. 170 at 14, so it's got stronger, the wind. VAP's gone down for some reason. Let's keep that as 142. Yeah, the 787's good, but only with that heavy division mod. Otherwise, it's just not worth touching it. Same with the 777. I know it's an unpopular opinion, but the Captain Sim 777, absolutely terrible by itself. But there's a couple of mods on flightsim.to which make it really good to use. 747 as well, terrible aircraft by itself, but once you've got the Salty Simulations mod, fantastic plane. I do need to use the 747 again. It's been a while. Okay, 30 miles to Nalan. So we're on the countdown now, so we're going to start slowing down a little bit. Just to allow the aircraft to descend comfortably. 28, 27. Start to pull that down to 10,000. -24, let's hit it. -2,200 for 22 nautical miles to get us down to 10,000 by Rober, I believe. Yeah, Rober, there we go. So definitely, if you're going to use the 747, download the Salty Simulations mod. I wouldn't recommend the 777. I wouldn't. If you can wait, there's a PMDG version coming eventually, probably sometime next year. I'd probably say late next year, which no doubt will be fantastic. But the Captain Sim one is crap. However, the mods do make it flyable. So it depends how much you want a 777. PMDG 737 coming out before the end of the year as well. That should be good. Looking forward to that one. Okay, I think we need to be less than 10,000. I think we do need to be at 4,000 by Rober. Yeah, I've heard. I never bought the Braddock one. I saw it was terrible on the reviews. I wasn't that desperate for a 737. But I know why people bought it, because there's just no other option. This is the thing. People are like, oh, don't buy this and don't buy that. But I really wanted a 777, so obviously my only option, and it is the only option, was the Captain Sim one. I really didn't want to do it, but I really wanted a 777 in the game, in the sim. Okay, we'll see if we manage to get down to 4,000. Might be just a little bit over by Rober. It says max of 1,400. 14,000, so we'll see. We're descending now into the Faroe Islands. In towards Vaga. I imagine you say it's something like Vagar. I'd imagine there's a mod for the 737, surely. Varga traffic, Neptune 24 Tango, descending now to 4,000 level by Rober. It's Varga traffic. Okay, so this is good. There's two flights coming into Varga. There's one just ahead of mine. As I said before, Neptune 205. He's going at 162. We're going very fast, so hopefully we'll catch him up. It'd be nice to see another Neptune aircraft coming in. We might catch him on the turn of the RNAV, who knows. Ah, okay, right, that makes sense, Roland, yeah. I've seen that a few times, actually. That's a shame. Okay, it won't be long, we'll be going through the cloud, so as we get into the cloud, I think I'll put the seatbelt sign on. Lights will go on at 10,000. I don't know if there's cloud cover over the Faroe Islands or not. It looks like there might be. Faroe Islands sort of off over in that direction. It does look quite clear out there actually, so it could be clear. We'll see. Keep checking that wind. 170 at 14 still, that's fine. 992 QNH. Cloud cover is overcast, yeah. Okay, so it is going to be cloudy. Yeah, that's a good point, Roland. We'll get the anti-ice on now before we go into the cloud. Okay, so we do need to slow down quite quickly once we get to Rober. I think we will be 4,000 by Rober here. Now there is an aircraft ahead on the radar there. He's not coming up. He's definitely there. We've got a little bit of rain as well looking at it. Let's have a look. Oh no, rain's right off there at the moment. There we go, yeah. So it is raining over the Faroe Islands at the moment. We get a bit of weather as we come down. 20 miles to Rober. Increase that descent a little bit more, 2,500 feet per minute. Don't know if we're going to get down to 4,000 in time, but we will start slowing down soon. We'll definitely be 4,000 by Victor Golf 866, which is the next one after Rober. As we've got around 23 miles in between the two there you go. So 23 miles in between. Oh, 866, where's 818 then? There. Strange one. 818 isn't listed on mine. Oh yeah, it is. Never mind. Okay. Okay, so we're not going to make the 4,000. Can bring the speed down here. We need to be about 160 pretty soon. Nothing much. You haven't missed anything. We're just on this descent now. Gonna get the landing lights off on and seatbelt sign on now as well. Okay, the last few times I have flown this, I have had trouble slowing down. We are in a heavy descent though, so I can't blame it just yet. Okay, for some reason there we go, we should be going direct. Why has it done that? Why is it saying runway 12 there? We should be going direct to Victor Golf 818. But it's saying runway 12. There we go. I don't know why I had to do that. Okay, we're gonna go on ahead in at the moment because we're gonna miss the correct altitude and the waypoint as well. So we're gonna do a little loop, which we probably should have done at Rober as a holding pattern. We're gonna go down to 4,000 to be correct. Nine and 2. Vaga traffic in holding just west of Robor now to get down to correct altitude. Vaga traffic. Okay, so we're in the clouds.
Which runway are planning to land on?
There we got a terrain radar. Terrain radar's on there, man. You just press the button.
Winger traffic for line 205 for line 24 Tango. Which runway are you planning to land on?
Neptune 24 Tango, that'll be runway 12 I'm going for.
Copy that for line 205.
Okay, here we are at 4,000 now. Ooh. Okay, basically I'm going to come back round, line up with that 5. In a nice circle here. Or as best I can, line up with that line on 5 there. We're at 160, so we're really slow here. The wind keeps hitting us. I'm going to go flaps almost full now. So we'll stay flaps 3. Okay, and then we'll go direct. Victor Golf 818. And then we'll continue from there, I suppose. Yeah, there we go. So that's the line we should be taking after this. Vaga traffic, Neptune 24 Tango on the RNAV approach now for runway 12.
Vaga traffic for line 05 is on RNAV approach runway 12.
Heavy wind, look at this, it's pushing us right off at the moment. 32 knot crosswind, we're going slow, so we need a heavy offset. I'd imagine it's coming round. Yes, Roland, streaming on Twitch and Facebook at the same time, mate, as well. I do need to choose one or the other, really. The problem is both Facebook and YouTube are quite promising in that respect. Let's see if we actually get to that or not. Okay, so 2,500 is our next altitude. Stay on 0 at the moment, but we do need to start descending soon. So once we get to Vaga, not Vaga, sorry, once we get to Victor Golf 864, okay, we can increase the speed a bit. So we increase the speed. All I'm going to do when it comes to it is I'll just bring the vertical speed down. We're just about picking up now the correct line as the wind decreases. Let's just check the METAR details one more time. 992, 170, 14 knots is still there. Thank you very much for the follow there, Airborne Rookie. Neptune 205, what's your distance to go there?
Line 205, it's 155 meters, something like that.
Okay, are you on final now? Because I'll have to go on the hold pattern if you're not.
Line 205, yes, we're about to go get on final.
Okay, no worries. Neptune 24 Tango, thank you very much. Oh no, what's going on here? Right, we're going to have to go. We're going to have to fly the Arnav manually. Not sure why that's happened. I think it's because I entered a direct. God damn it. Okay, we'll go flaps 3 again, slow us down a little bit more. Down to 160. Okay, we'll pick up this loop. Once we get round here, we'll look to drop the gear and go flaps full. See, there's that aircraft there. That's another Neptune aircraft. Now I'm trying not to crash into. Trying my best. Okay, we've got a mandatory of 4,000 at this next waypoint up ahead, so that one there, I think. No, VG. There's a lot of dual waypoints here. It's not following this heading properly either. I don't know if it's because of the wind or what, but it's just not doing it. So we'll get this turn on now and we'll get down to altitude. Go flaps full. Gear down.
$2,500.
Not sure what the hell's going on with the speed there. Got that tailwind, I suppose.
$2,500.
Wagon traffic for 1105 going now.
Vaga traffic, Neptune 24 Tango on 10 mile final. Okay, so we're descending now. Here we go, come on. There is no lock, it's Arnav here. I can't see anything. Oh no!
$1,500.
Neptune 24 Tango, Vaga traffic going round. Why did I get no terrain warning? Oh, this is a mental approach. Okay, I think I'm gonna just try and do this completely manually. This approach is crazy. No, there's no... absolutely no frequencies for lock or anything, so... this is a full manual Arnav. My understanding of Arnav is that you... this type of Arnav anyway, is that you literally follow the waypoints guide you in and then you control the altitude, but obviously the waypoints aren't working, so they can't guide me in. Arnav is area navigation, it's non-precision on this one anyway. I think you can get Arnav with a glide slope, but it's just ILS then, isn't it? Okay, let's try this again. The problem is they're so close together. I think I might have to go around. This is worse than in this cloud especially. I don't need the rain anymore. This is worse than Innsbruck for me. I'm finding it. Flaps 3. Not sure why it never got to 4,000. I hope so, James. I hope so. I nearly hit a mountain then, and there was no terrain warning, so I don't know what happened there. I feel like it needs to be able to zoom in more, and it just isn't. No, I mean you turn the rain radar off. I don't mean turn the actual rain off. The weather radar. It's just all green, you can't see anything. This wind isn't helping either, we've got heavy crosswind here. That other aircraft has like undercut the turn massively. Okay, let's reduce speed again. Full flaps. Right, here we go. We're going to start this approach again, or try to anyway. Oh, is that what you meant? No, I wanted to. It's more fun like this. I've not had a landing like this for a long time. This is good. I feel like that aircraft's crap. Oh no, he's on the final. Good luck on final.
Yeah, I will need that.
I nearly died. We nearly died, everyone. We nearly went straight into the mountainside there. Alright, here we go then. We're going to try this again. We'll just keep going round until we can't anymore, until we run out of fuel. Let's see if we got... We've got enough fuel. We can go round a couple more times. It's really tight, this bit here. Start that descent now and slow us down as well. It's on this turn you catch the wind. Now we need to remember to be this side of the line if we're going to overshoot either way, because that was terrible. And we did nearly die. Here we go. Elbow cough. Come on, Roland, have some faith.
2,500.
I mean, I've got none, but I have to pretend I have. Okay, we'll go gear down. There we go, there's a mountain. There's one of them anyway. Hey, it's clearing up. It's too late to check the cabin. Okay, let's do it then. Cabin checked. Okay, it's not clearing up so much. Okay. Vaga traffic, Neptune 24 Tango on final again.
Vaga traffic for Island 05 and only one short away keeper.
Right, so I'm on the correct line here now. 2,000 past the mountain. Getting a lot of turbulence here on final. And we're getting pushed into the mountain again. Oh my god, this is crazy. This is crazy, we need to descend.
Don't sink.
I am sinking, I need to descend, damn it.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
It's trying to float away, and there's the runway.
Don't sink.
This is a crazy approach.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
Okay, we're gonna land
Don't sink.
pretty fast here. You see, that's saying I'm too high. How can I be too high at this altitude?
Don't sink.
This is mental. Here we go, into Vaga, Faroe Islands.
Don't sink.
I've definitely bitten off more than I can chew here, but here we go. Okay, it's not saying we're too high, it's saying we're too low.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
But it's alright, it's gonna be okay, it's gonna be okay. We've got this.
Don't sink.
There's the other Neptune, he managed to get down as well.
Don't sink. Don't
Woo! Here we go, that was a crazy approach, definitely should have gone round, but here we are.
Don't sink.
In the Faroe Islands.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
Retard.
Oh my god, there we go. We are down. What's going on here? Neptune 24 Tango, backtrack, runway 12, Vaga traffic. Whew, right, welcome to the Faroe Islands, everyone. That was probably the hardest approach I've had to do. My god. Okay, so we're going to do a backtrack now. Jesus. I mean, this runway is bumpy as hell. I don't know how that other guy made it back in time. I probably should have researched this before I just was like, yeah, I'm going to fly to the Faroe Islands. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was good fun, but yeah, that was crazy. I'm glad I did it. Okay, right, we don't need the de-icers anymore, and we can get the APU on. So, we're down in the Faroe Islands. I'm going to taxi to the terminal. That was a great approach. I really enjoyed it. We had to go round. It's not often we do have to do a go round. Quite a successful go round as well. But I mean, we would have been definitely having a near miss accident investigation there, because we did nearly slam into a mountainside. Very windy on approach, although only 14 knots on the runway. The winds on approach were 30 knots. So yeah, it was definitely a difficult approach there. The RNAV autopilot completely failed, so we had to fly it manually. But yeah, I really recommend it. If you want a hard approach, go for the Faroe Islands RNAV Victor runway 12. Victor runway 12. That'll give you your approach. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. I hope you guys did as well. If you did so and you've not done so already, please do hit that follow button. Remember, I'm using Super Spud's Vaga scenery here off flightsim.to. So he's made this himself. Super Spud is a very skilled developer that is always doing custom sceneries, and he looks like he's done a fantastic job as of this one, and like he does all the others as well. Oh, these brakes are heavy. Vaga traffic Neptune 24 Tango, clear of runway 12. Okay, but let's get in there to the terminal at Vaga. And we're going to go for gate number 4, I think. This thing just doesn't want to move when it's on the ground. Okay, so if you've not done so already, please do hit that follow button, or if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to hit subscribe. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Here we are then, I'll shut us down, and then that'll be the end of the stream. Thanks a lot, Roland. I'm glad you enjoyed it, mate. I'll catch you soon, buddy. There we go. Welcome to Faroe with a absolute slam to a stop. And we'll go engines off. Okay, I was hoping for the end screen there, but never mind. Okay, so that's the end of the stream, guys. As I say, hope you enjoyed it. 2 hours 24 streaming, probably around 2 hours flight time, just shy of, into Vaga on the Faroe Islands. Quite a difficult approach. Remember, if you do want to try it, RNAV Victor runway 12. RNAV Victor runway 12.